Time now for Hawk Zone, sponsored by Muckleshoot Casino.
There was no Seahawks game this past weekend as the Hawks enjoyed a much-deserved bye, but we thought it would be a perfect time to do some mid-season superlatives. My pal, Tariq Hollimon, is joining me here in the Hawk Zone. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, and I had to Google superlatives.
I'm not going to lie, I haven't used that word. I mean, maybe in college, but I hadn't since, and our producer, she wrote that in, Rebecca, and so I love that we all learned something today. So superlatives is kind of just like the overall...
The theme for the day.
It's like the theme for the day. It's kind of like the yearbook thing, like best dressed, most improved, you know.
Yeah.
Did you actually, our team was curious, what did you have any like high school superlatives? Like I was, what was it? Best hair?
Oh,
and I
really?
didn't really even have great hair, so I don't know, whatever. But
yeah, I didn't get that one. I did have luxurious hair at one point, believe it or not.
I bet you did.
I didn't get that one. And unfortunately, I moved here when I was a senior in high school, and so I didn't get voted for anything. They voted me out of the school. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
so,
it.
you know what?
I'm going to counseling, though.
They're just jelly. They were just jelly. All right, well, let's go through some of the categories when it comes to football. Who's your pick for best defensive player right now with the Hawks?
Best defensive player is going to be a surprise for people who watch this show. It's Tariq Woolen. I know I was hard on him at the beginning of the year. He had a rough start as a rookie, but he has really shown up and shown out for this defensive secondary. The guy has 5 interceptions this season, 1 for a pick 6, a couple fumbles that he's caused, and the guy is really playing lights out. So not only is he a rookie, but he's actually one of the better players on this defense.
I actually love this whole storyline between you two, so I think it's great. Best offensive lineman.
Best offensive lineman, believe it or not, is another rookie, and the people out there from Washington are going to love this, especially you Cougars out there. Abe Lucas, he's a rookie right tackle, big, strong, physical guy. He's not only one of the best rookie offensive linemen in the league, he's one of the best linemen, period. He's graded out perfectly every single week, so this guy is the best offensive lineman we have.
That is a big man.
He's a massive man, and he's just young.
Man.
He's just a kid. He's a rookie, first year out of college. Yeah, from Everett,
you know
Washington.
This man?
Yes, I coached him in high school.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Played at Washington State, and now he's starring for the Seattle Seahawks.
Good job, Lucas. We love it. All right. Top special teams player.
Top special teams player for these Seahawks, Jason Myers, the field goal kicker. This guy has been lights out. He's 19 of 20 for field goals this season. He's one of the top 5, top 3 field goal kickers in the league right now. He's leading the Seahawks in points with 83 points, and he's 19 of 20 on field goals this year. So Mr. Myers is doing his thing. He's putting up lots of points for these Seahawks, and again, he's definitely my pick for top special teams.
I always feel bad for the kicker, but you know what? I'm excited for this guy's success.
I never feel bad for the kickers because that's all they do is kick.
I know.
They got one job.
Yeah, but when they miss, that's what everybody says. They're like, you have one job. And he's like, I know I have one job.
But that's what they get paid for. You get paid to swing your leg. Swing.
Most improved.
Most improved, believe it or not, is going to be a guy by the name of Ryan Neal. And I say he's most improved. He spent a lot of time early on in his career bouncing from team to team. He was even on the practice squad for a while. Earlier this season, the Seahawks lost Jamal Adams at their strong safety position. We thought that was going to be a season killer with him. Ryan Neal stepped in, filled in, and has been playing lights out. He's been, one of the stalwarts in that secondary, and he's helped out where we've been missing Jamal Adams.
I love it. All right, biggest surprise.
Wow, biggest surprise for this season for me would be Bruce Irvin. And I think he's a big surprise just because the beginning of the season, this guy was sitting on a couch. He was done. He wasn't playing football anymore. He was retired.
He was retired.
He was done. He was done. He's an older statesman. He's a little long in the tooth, and he was not playing football. But he was part of those great Seahawks teams from the early 2010s, 13, won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. And he's come in and been the leader of this defense. They really have turned the corner since he's been out there. Not just, as far as motivational and inspirational. The guy's out there making plays. You look at him here, he's smashing people still. So.
Smashing. You know what? I love it. It's all the spices in the sauce that makes the Seahawks so great.
It is.
Like the Rookie of the Year. Let's have a sprinkle of that.
Rookie of the Year is going to be K93. You guys know him as Kenneth Walker III. He's coming in as a rookie from Michigan State. We thought, Rashad Penny was going to be the guy running the ball for the Seahawks this year. An unfortunate injury led to an early season ending for him. He stepped up and done his thing.
All right, so far the biggest, most valued player.
Most valuable player on this team is obviously Geno Smith. He's been leading them to an incredible season. A lot of people didn't think he was going to be the starter. He stepped in and has, week in and week out, led this team in an incredible fashion. He's obviously going to get some MVP votes in the National Football League this year too. But there's a slash on this one because there's another most valuable player, and they're not actually players. And I'm going to say John and Pete. These guys I'm going to give them a clap. Because no one thought this team would be where they were right now.
I know.
A lot of people are like, oh, you got rid of Russell, you got rid of Bobby, you've done this, you've done that, you didn't draft well. And look at what they've done.
Look at what they've done.
They've got a couple of the best rookies in the whole entire National Football League. They've got this team at the top of the division, and no one expected this. They thought it was going to be a rebuild, and really they're now in a position to really control their own destiny and make their way to the playoffs.
Dynamic duo. And you know what I have to say I think is so important is that when we talk about the spirit and the psychology behind what a great, leaders we have. And what a great ball club. I mean, it's a great thing.
Absolutely.
So we're going to play the Raiders this week. What do we need to know about this matchup?
They're a terrible team. But that being said, it's still the NFL. They still get paid. A couple of guys you want to watch out for is obviously Devontae Adams. This guy came from Green Bay, one of the best wide receivers in the league. The secondary is going to have the work cut out for them again. And Derek Carr, quarterback, we'll see. He's been up and down, but we'll see.
Hopefully we're talking about a win next week.
Absolutely.
So we will check in with you.
Yeah.
Meantime, talk about winning. We're winning over at the Muckleshoot Casino Event Center because one of the most prolific singer-songwriters of our time is coming. Paul Anka is coming to the Muckleshoot Casinos Event Center Saturday, February 25th. Backed by his all-star band, Paul Anka will deliver some of his greatest hits like Put Your Head on My Shoulder and My Way. Did you know that?
What?
He did My Way. Yep. All right, so visit the website on your screen for more info. I would love to go see Paul Anka. Oh.